Yes. Welcome, everyone. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, grab whatever keeps you awake, because today's topic is a big one. It really is. For anyone who's new here, my name is Sophia, and I'll be your guide through the world of English. The grammar, the vocabulary, but also, honestly, the mindset behind speaking with confidence. And I'm Leo. I'm basically the guy in the room who asks the questions you're too embarrassed to ask. I've made every mistake you can think of, so consider me your fellow student, not your teacher. That's a good way to put it. So, Leo, are you ready for today's topic? Honestly, a little nervous already, because today we're talking about job interviews. Specifically, that horrible moment when they say, "So, tell me about yourself." I know. I am good person. Like I was a robot introducing itself for the first time.
But here's the thing. That moment isn't really about English. It's about pressure. And pressure makes even fluent speakers freeze.
Exactly. So today, we fix that.
Today, we fix that. By the end of this episode, you will have an actual ready-to-use introduction for your next interview, plus the vocabulary and phrases to make it sound natural, confident, and, honestly, impressive.
So let's get into it. But wait, before we dive in, can I just say this topic feels personal for me? Like, genuinely personal.
Tell me more about that.
Because interviews feel like the one place where English actually has consequences. If I make a grammar mistake chatting with a friend, nobody cares. We laugh, we move on. But in an interview, one awkward sentence and suddenly I'm imagining the interviewer silently crossing my name off the list.
That fear is so valid, and I want to name it clearly for anyone listening. It's something like evaluation anxiety. Your brain treats the interview like a test with a single correct answer, and that pressure shuts down fluent thinking.
Yes, it's like my vocabulary just evaporates. Words I use every single day suddenly disappear the moment someone official is watching me.
And that's actually a very common experience, even among native speakers. Public speaking and being evaluated are two of the most common fears people report.
So basically, my brain thinks a job interview is a wild animal chasing me?
In a strange way, yes. Your nervous system doesn't always distinguish between real danger and social danger. Both can trigger a similar stress response: racing heart, blank mind, sweaty palms.
That's oddly comforting, actually. It means I'm not broken. I'm just being human.
Exactly. And that's why today isn't just about vocabulary. It's about giving your brain a map. So even under pressure, you know exactly where to step next. Okay, so let's talk about why this question is so terrifying. Tell me about yourself feels like an essay question with no instructions. There's no multiple choice, no hints, just open space.
Yes! It's like someone hands you a blank canvas and says, paint something impressive, and you're standing there holding one crayon.
That's such a good image, actually. Because here's the psychological trap. Your brain thinks this question requires your entire life story. Childhood, hobbies, family, dreams, everything at once.
Which is exactly what I did. I basically gave her a documentary. 10 minutes into my answer, she looked lost.
Because the interviewer isn't asking for your whole life. They're asking for a trailer, not the full movie.
Oh, I like that.
Think of it like this. Your life is a huge house full of furniture. Memories, achievements, personality traits, stories. But you can't carry the whole house into the interview room. You need to pick just 3 or 4 pieces of furniture that fit through the door.
So don't drag in the couch, the fridge, and the piano.
Exactly. Pick the one elegant lamp that shows who you are. One clear piece, not everything you own.
Okay, that metaphor is actually going to stay with me. Because my problem wasn't that I lacked things to say, I had too much, and it all came out messy.
That's so common. And there's another layer here, which is the fear of judgment. A lot of our listeners aren't just nervous about the content of their answer. They're nervous about their accent, their grammar, their pauses. That fear is real. I used to rehearse sentences in my head like 10 times before saying them out loud, just checking if the grammar was perfect.
And what happened?
I sounded even more robotic because natural speech isn't perfect. It has small pauses.
Connection over perfection. I feel like I've heard that phrase on this podcast before.
Because it's basically our whole philosophy.
Let's stay on the accent topic for a second, though, because I think it deserves its own moment. So many learners believe their accent is something to hide or apologize for. Yeah, honestly, that's me. I sometimes practice trying to sound less foreign, if that makes sense. It makes complete sense, and I understand why you'd feel that way. But here's a reframe I want you to sit with. Your accent is proof that you speak more than one language. That's not a weakness. Statistically, that already puts you ahead of a huge number of monolingual speakers in the room. I've genuinely never thought about it that way. An accent tells a story. It says, I worked hard to learn this language, on top of my own. Interviewers who understand that will respect it, not judge it. Okay, that reframe alone is worth the whole episode for me. Because it's basically our whole philosophy. Let's break this fear down using another metaphor. Imagine speaking English in an interview is like walking across a river using stepping stones. Okay, I'm listening. You don't need one giant, perfect stone that gets you all the way across in one jump. You need small, steady stones, short phrases that you can step on one at a time until you reach the other side. So instead of trying to build one massive, complicated sentence, you use short chunks, small chunks. I'm currently working as a marketing coordinator, stone 1. Before that, I studied business, stone 2. And what really drives me is solving problems creatively, stone 3. That actually takes so much pressure off because chunks feel manageable. A huge sentence feels like jumping across the whole river in one leap. Precisely. And that's the strategy we'll build today. A structure made of small, confident stepping stones instead of one giant, scary sentence. Okay, I'm feeling better already. But can we talk about the actual structure? Like, what do I even say first?
Yes, let's build it together. A strong introduction usually has 3 parts: present, past, future.
Present, past, future. Like a mini time machine.
Exactly. Present, who you are and what you currently do. Past, relevant experience or background that led you here. Future, why you're excited about this specific role.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Currently, I'm working as a customer support specialist, where I handle client relationships daily. That's present. Then, before this role, I completed my degree in communications, which really shaped how I approach problem solving. That's past. And finally, now I'm looking to grow into a role where I can use those skills on a larger team, which is why this position caught my attention. That's future.
Okay. When you say it like that, it doesn't sound scary at all. It sounds like a story with a clear direction.
Because it is a story. Not a confession, not an essay. A short, focused story with a beginning, middle, and end.
I wish someone had told me this before my first interview. I basically panicked and just listed random facts, like I was reading my own resume out loud.
Which, by the way, is another mistake so many learners make. Repeating the resume word for word. The interviewer already has your resume. They want the human version.
The human version. I like that phrase too.
There's one more mistake I want to mention because I see it constantly. Learners often try to translate a sentence directly from their own language, word for word, and it comes out sounding stiff, almost mechanical.
guilty. In my first interview, I translated a phrase directly and told the interviewer, I am person who like challenge very much. She just blinked at me. It happens to everyone. The fix isn't memorizing more grammar rules. It's learning small, ready-made chunks that native speakers actually use. So you're not building sentences from scratch under pressure. That connects back to the stepping stones idea, right? Instead of constructing a sentence brick by brick in real time, you just place a stone you've already practiced. Exactly. Let me give one more full example. Next word, relevant. Slowly. Relevant.
Relevant means connected to the current situation or important to what's being discussed. Example 1. Please only mention experience that is relevant to this job. Example 2. That story isn't really relevant to our topic today.
Third word, rehearse. Say it with me. Rehearse.
To rehearse means to practice something before doing it for real, especially speaking or performing. Example 1. I always rehearse my introduction before an interview. Example 2. The actors rehearsed the scene 10 times before filming.
Fourth one, and this one really stuck with me. Manageable. Slowly. Man-a-ja-bull.
Manageable means something that is easy or possible to control or handle, not overwhelming. Example 1. Breaking the project into small steps made it manageable. Example 2. My new schedule is much more manageable than before.
Fifth word, overwhelming. Say it slowly. Overwhelming.
Overwhelming describes a feeling of being completely overloaded, like too much to handle at once. Example 1. The interview question felt overwhelming at first. Example 2. Moving to a new country can feel overwhelming in the beginning.
And one more, because I think this one is really useful. Confident. Slowly. And the new versions are like rearranging that furniture so the room finally breathes.
Exactly. Same honesty, same meaning, just arranged in a way that feels lighter, both for you and for the person listening.
Oh, I have personal experience with heavy sentences. Give me the first one.
Sentence 1. My English is bad.
Oh, no. I've said this exact sentence in an interview before.
A better version? I'm still working on improving my fluency, but I can communicate clearly. See the difference? Instead of a flat, final judgment, bad, you show growth and self-awareness, which interviewers actually respect.
That's such a mindset shift. Bad sounds like a closed door. Still working on it sounds like an open door.
Beautifully said. Sentence 2. I don't have experience.
Oh, that one sounds so hopeless.
Better version? I'm early in my career, but I'm eager to learn and grow quickly. Same truth, completely different emotional weight.
Okay, sentence 3. Give me a hard one.
I get nervous when I talk.
That's basically my life's theory.
Better version?
I sometimes need a moment to gather my thoughts before answering.
This reframes nervousness as thoughtfulness, not weakness.
I love that. It sounds intentional instead of anxious.
Exactly. Sentence 4. I don't know why you should hire me.
Please tell me people don't actually say that.
More often than you'd think. Better version? I believe my background in customer service could bring real value to this team. Confident, specific, and forward-looking.
Okay, one more, please. I need this one for myself.
Sentence 5. Sorry, my accent is strong.
Yeah, that one hits close to home.
Better version? I bring an international perspective, and I communicate clearly. Your accent isn't a flaw to apologize for. It's part of your unique voice and background.
I really needed to hear that today.
You and thousands of our listeners, Leo. This is exactly why we call this cushioning language. You're not lying. You're just choosing words that protect your confidence instead of attacking it. cushioned language, like wrapping something fragile so it doesn't break during the journey. Exactly like that. Let's do one more, actually, because I think it's the sentence I hear most often from new learners. I'm sorry for my English.
I think I've said that one more times than I can count.
Better version? Thank you for your patience while I express this in English. Notice the shift.